4 minutes. If you guys can hear this music, it's a shout out to my brother-in-law Spencer, who is shelter in place in New York City and the epicenter of the coronavirus right now. So I'm not sure what's on this mix, but if it sounds like some cupcake music, Spencer, you can find his list on SoundCloud. Oops. All right, just getting my things together. What's up, everybody? Okay, here we are. Actually, one sec. You gotta know what you look like, you know? All right. Okay, so what's up, everyone? My name is Jay Yee. I'm the founder of J Bodyworks. This started about 10 years ago in 2009, and we're going on our 11th year. So here we are. By the way, I'm nervous as hell. Shout out to Yuri for doing this for the last 2 weeks. Um, you know, one of the things I want to share with you today is, I was on a call with my coach, and I realized, in times of stress, like there are two places that people can be. One is like completely head under the pillow, under the covers, not wanting to step out. And then I'm like the other person. The other person is someone who just kind of puts his head down and grinds and tries to figure out what to do, and um, all of which uh, either place is not very powerful to exist in. So what I discovered today is that it's kind of numbing to just kind of grind out. Our studio is closed. Um, yeah, we have this place lit in a particular way because uh, I also have a production studio, so I like playing with lights and video. So I hope you all are good and taking care of yourselves. And then just kind of like given where we are right now and just kind of accepting what is, doing the best we can to take care of ourselves. And, being at home stuck on the couch, I'm cramped up. I mean, I don't know about you, but my ergonomics is super poor. I'm like on the edge of the couch like this and trying to figure out how the heck am I going to get my neck to feel right. So I figured it's my turn. It's my turn to go live. It's my turn to have you move with me. Um, I didn't announce it to anyone, so I don't expect y'all to be able to um, join me right away if you weren't prepared. All good. We'll keep this up as long as we can. So I'll just start off with what I love to do. So it's really just move with me. If you feel good and feel up for it, just move along. Um, what I've been working on lately is kind of taking myself back to the roots of martial arts. I grew up doing 10 years of martial arts, and um, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to step back into a lunge position, and then I'm going to just slowly lean back and grab a seat on my heels. For some of you, that this might feel like, ouch, hurts like hell. Um, what it's going to do for me, and hopefully for you, is open up the front of your ankle. And here's what it looks like from the side. So I'm in this position here. What I'm going to do is take a gentle sit. These movements are also inspired by Jim Romig and Paul Gray over the pond in the UK. Hope you guys are doing safe or doing well and being safe. So I'm opening this joint up right here. It's been a minute, so it is tight as. Now, if you can't hang out there, you just want to just come forward and come back, taking a breath and letting it settle. For those of you who have knee issues, just, do the best you can. You might just come up to here and that's it. And that's all good too. So I'm going to come back and face y'all because it's weird to be away from the camera. Switching legs. I think this music is kind of perfect if you can hear it. I was like, what am I going to pull up that Facebook's not going to flag? Because our last, I don't know, 4 Facebook live streams have all been flagged because we had some music in the background that is copywritten. And what was more important is that you guys get to move with us and be connected to us. So I thought I'd go up to SoundStream or SoundCloud. And SoundCloud has a lot of mixes by DJs and probably not quite the commercial stuff. And I like to follow my brother-in-law in New York, Spencer. What's up? And this is one of his mix. So this might be his cupcake mix. His snuggle up with my Boothang mix. All right, if you're still with me, once you've opened up both front of the ankles, just kind of grab a seat. Whew. It's a good place to start. My mind tends to go pretty quick. I have like 100 ideas. You know, it's easy when you're in tech and you get the opportunity to work from home. But inside of a business where our core business is to see people on a one-on-one level or live in person, pivoting is it's easier said than done. So fortunately, we've been working on this for some time. So We've been filming drills. We've probably filmed up to like 300. Uh, but we also refilmed about 200 of those. So I guess you could say we've shot about 500, but really you have a library of 300. Now, if you can't sit like this, that's what these yoga blocks are for. You could also use a foam roller. You place two of them if you have two, or you could use like that if you are really not flexible, or you could just use one. And you're just gonna place it between your legs and sit on it. See, kind of gets in my way, but you know, help yourself. That feels pretty good. Okay. Some of my clients, if you guys are watching, you may have done this before and are cussing my name out at home, but we get to share this with the world. So from here, next one, I'm going to use my glutes, drive my knees back as my hips are going to go forward, press through, extend, opening up, and then grab a seat. Press forward, find the glute, tuck it. We like to call it zip it because, you know, for those of you who have a little squishy bit right here, you have to pull it in when you zip up your jeans. So, a little joke on myself. Sometimes you have to zip it up before you can zip it up. But it helps us activate the transverse abdominals, lifts the pelvic floor, and keeps us engaged from the core, from the bottommost part of the core, not just the glutes. Squeeze your glutes all day, you won't get your pelvic floor on necessarily. And then grab a seat. So then we're going to stretch the toes too. So we're going to tuck and grab a seat. Drive through, untuck, grab a seat. And grab a seat. Untuck, grab a seat. I'm getting more flexible. Hopefully you are too. And grab a seat. Two more. And again, if you can't do that, use whatever props you need. Maybe a tall foam roller to help you out. Don't force it. Good. All right. So from here, we're going to go into a front opener. Looks like this. Stretch. Leaning as far forward as you can. And then zip it up. You get a stretch right here in the front of the hip. Bring it back. Inhale. Drive. Open. Yeah. Back down. Grab a seat. I'll turn towards you. Down. Drive. Up and through. I can see my feed going, but I can't read it because I'm working out, guys. Get off the computer. Get on the floor, dang it. See, now I did the same leg twice. Hello to whoever. Good to see you. Now, if you can get really good at the hip movement, you see when you're not moving well, you're tight, you loop around like that. I call it the egg beater. You ever see people run? I live in San Francisco, so there's lots of people running along the Marina Green, and you can see people running like this. Looks like little egg beaters. Right now, given how tight I am, I probably have the same thing. Whew. All right, let's get focused on counting again. And go 4, 3. You know anything about me, I don't really count, so this is a big deal. 2. Y'all big people, you know how to count. Or just follow along. Good, hold it here. I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit. Tuck the pelvis. So you're pulling the pubic bone up towards your nose. Thumb, nose height. Reach towards me. You might even get some tingles. Inhale, follow it up. Nose and thumb move at the same speed. Sorry if I flash you. You feel that stretch go all the way down the front of your left, my right. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. We're doing 5 of these. This is 2. That's right, I can count 2. And bring it back. Last 2. Reach towards the ceiling. Dude, this is the muscle that's tight all day. Last one, hold it up. Imagine you're holding a washcloth. We're in the spirit of cleaning anyway, so let's wash the ceiling. Keep the elbows locked. A lot of people will start to do this. Keep it locked. Moving from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. You know, I originally had this mic hanging over me, and at the 11th, well, last minute, it sounded a little weird, so I said, all right, let's just use my AirPods. So you're like, it's almost like I'm whispering in your ear, so sorry if you can hear my panting. Whew. All right, bring this back down. Grab a seat, let it open up, drive through. Yeah. Pull it back, tuck, lined up. Inhale, follow it. Feel that stretch. Now, some of you might feel more of a stretch in certain areas. Most of you will probably feel it right in front. Exhale down. Inhale up. Breathe. 2. I do these with my clients all day. Yeah, we do workouts. We do all that hitch stuff for all that PG-13 people. I forgot already. Here we go. Hold it up. 5. But what we really specialize in is having people feel good, getting themselves back into their body, post-injury, post-op, getting their bodies to learn how to move again, and your ability to do good circles and coordinated motion is what's going to have your brain say, okay, I remember you. You're not that effed up anymore. Then you have to move again. So this is where we start. Step 1, mobility. Get some control back into your life. Free up the joints. See, now I can actually shift back and forth. Now the ankles get to move. Feels good. All right. Get out of that position. I'm going to get some water. Take a sip. Walk it off. Notice how your joints feel. Upper body, lower body, just walk it off. Anytime you're doing like a good series where you're loading a joint for a while, walk it off. Let your brain kind of check it out for a minute. Mm-hmm. Squishy bits. That's right, Luna. All right. So in 2019, one of the most popular things have been the shin box. What do you mean by shin box, Jay? I'll show you. So it looks like this. We're going to use this to open up your hips. I had a staff training and development Zoom call today and kind of showed them what we've been working on here. So, working at a desk, you're tight. I know mine do. My pecs get tight and then it impacts my neck. So here's what's next. So from here, chest open, stack it up, lean back like you're catching some sun at the beach. Now, you can either turn your palm facing me or turn it away, and we'll start off with the weight. Bend your knees 90 degrees, like this. Now you're really catching some sun. And I want you to lift your chest up. You might start to feel a little tension right in the front of your shoulders, right in front of your chest. Take a breath. Here's why it's called a shin box. You're going to take both knees, feet, don't move, drive it over to one side. Ooh, my back popped. And what happens is this hip starts to tilt forward. And what's great about it, let me adjust one thing. My name is in the way. Thanks for your thumbs up, y'all. All right, so here we are. So, chest open again. Drop your knees over to one side like a window wiper to a car. Flip. Oh, yeah. That hip turns in. And you should start to feel a little stretch in the joint capsule here. If you're tight as hell in the quads, you'll feel it up top. I feel it more in the joint capsule. And then here's the kicker. Lift. Oh, yeah. Now, you want to get your neck and the tissue around that shoulder move. Bring it around. See, for me, that's not as good. But if it feels good for you, great. We'll do 2 more circles. But since it's moved with Jay, Jay's going to do it. Feels good for him. Open here, lift chest. Oh, yeah. That's much better. That pressing into my palm and moving, big difference. Opening up the tissue. Change directions. I've been behind the scenes for much of these videos for a long time. It's a big deal that I'm out here. We out here, Yuri. Keep working out, honey. All right, now we're gonna wipe over to the other side. Let that hip open. And then press into your palm. If you don't feel the stretch, move your palm a little closer, lift. 2 more breaths. Other side. So now we're just gonna go back and forth. Go nice. You can go your pace. And you will notice that you're going to start to walk forward or scooch forward. That's because your sit bones are doing this. So that's normal. You'll just have to adjust. That means your hands might move a little bit. All good. Level 2, lift. Get that low back to move and stretch. Arm over. Yeah. I'll show you what this actually is for, or at least how I like to use it. See, most of the time in fitness, we talk about, bicep, and then chest press, and then shoulder press. Those are all like 2D movement, 2 dimensions. But ultimate strength and ultimate injury prevention is your ability to move in all planes. And that means being able to move in circles, in spirals. It's a big deal. If you ever, if you're someone who eats animal protein, and if you don't, this is not intended to offend, but muscle tissue are typically laid in a bias, a twist. kind of like that rope back there. It's braided and the twist. If your muscle tissue fibers were straight, just like hair, and you were to tug on it, it would just snap. But if you twist it, there's so many more points that touch throughout the entire length that each strand helps one another. They're all interconnected. How about that for metaphors? When we all do our part. All right, next piece. From here, lift into your press into 3 points here. Shin box, right? So 90 degrees, it's part of a box. Press all the up, open. Use your glutes, zip it up. So if you can't do that, no problem. Rock forward, shift your weight, pull forward, walk it back, and then teach your glutes to fire. Another way to do it, shift your weight over, opening up. So today's movement is going to be this way. Sorry about the squishy bits. Good. Said you're moving with me, so. Oh, yeah. Hold it and breathe. Reach away. The side opener, guys. My coaches haven't seen this yet. And back down. Whew. Other side. So again, you can do this if you want. Level 2, lean, or regression would be lean. Walk it back, talk to the booty. Up you go. But today's move, hand here from earlier, lift into it. And I want you to shift your weight into it. Ideally, you want your shoulder to be as over your shoulder as possible. Back down. And we're going to add the hand component. Squishy bits out. You can change the ankle. Hold it there. Reach away, breathe. Side opener. Open chest. Nice. All right, back to this. Now we're going to put it together. Stack it up. Leg's going to come around. Bottom of a lunge. Hey, just like earlier. I'm going to change my angle. So we'll go this way. This leg goes back behind. But how you're going to do that? Slide straight down. Butt goes the opposite way. Grab a seat. Like that. Flip it. Shift. Over. Wrap it around. If you're concerned about getting up off the floor if you're in the older population, this is one way to get up off the floor. You know, as you get older, the more stronger you are around getting off the floor or up from the floor. It's like tied in with your health. Strength is king or queen at the end of the day when it comes to pain and longevity. So up. Good. I'm going to pick up the speed. You could pick it up with me. Up. As you can tell, we brought back that shift earlier. Get that stretch. That's right. And I'm using my wind up to drive through. Yeah. All right, one more piece. Check this out. Here, up, here. Now, from all that opening of the ankle earlier, I'm going to roll that ankle in. Take it easy, guys. If you need a tool, use it. You can place both hands on the floor, Shift your weight over to this side. Open. Now we get to walk and sit in. Let the pelvic floor open for a second. Zip it back up. It's rewarding. Squat down. Shift the weight over to the side. Drop it in. Ankle moves first. See that? Around. Grab a seat. Wipe over. Up. Shift. That's right. Ooh. Did you catch that? Shift your weight into here. This is in my way. So you do you. Shift here. Stand up. And then down. Shift weight over to the side. I'm going slow. For a lot of you, this is new. And then I'll pick it up because I need to do that for myself. Move with the J. Good. Oops. Forgot. Good. Whew. Oop. Tripped on my own mat. All right, here we go. At full speed. All the way over. And let's go for 2 more. Whew. All right, have some water because I need some. What's up, Una? Thanks. Nobody knows what cabbage is. Take your water. I'm walking to the water fountain. What's up? What's up, y'all? For those of you who are joining, my name is Jay Yee. I'm the studio owner of Jay Bodyworks. It's just me, myself, and the studio holding it down, trying to keep up with what's coming up and taking care of myself in the meantime. Shout out to Jay McNeil for the constant motivation and Stephanie Wong and Una. I got a crew of people who's on my ass weekly, and don't stop, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, next. What do I have that you might be able to use? Okay, so these look like bats, but these are called Indian clubs. You guys could use a dumbbell. It'll be just as good. And if you have one of these, even better. This is we got this from Jim Romick. Awesome guy. If you ever are looking for club bells, Jim's former colleague John is now part of On It Academy. They sell these and they're awesome. All right, so from here, we're just going to swing it back and pull it up. Just like that. These are 10 pounds. They look huge. Or hopefully they look huge. Doesn't matter. Not the typical ones that I use, but nonetheless, just going to do a couple of strength moves here. From here, we're going to squat down. I'm going to let you rest it here. Full squat. What happened to the music? Now, if you have dumbbells, just rest it on your shoulders. You can just hold it right in front. If you have something heavy, like a backpack or a small child or a French bulldog like mine, put them on your shoulders. Squat them. Two more. Last one. Bring them back down. Good. I need some tunes. Let's see. Spencer, your mix isn't long enough. All right, let's see what's next. All right, from here, reaching my hips straight back. Here's the kicker. Most people feel in their low back when they're in this position. That's because the whole back chain isn't fully loaded. So if I send my hips back to the opposite wall, I'll start to feel a stretch in my hamstrings. It's a good sign. Zip it up again. Back should be relatively flat. From here, these are a little long for me, so I'm going to hold it in the midway, pulling. If that's unstable, your back starts to fire. One down. Get straight out to the side. A lot of people go airplane, not airplane. T, Mr. T. Sorry about the Asian accent. Good, last 5. Yeah, I had to adjust because I could tell I'm breaking form. Starts to load the low back when that's the case. From here, we're going to take these guys, bring it in. Here. If you're not good with lunges, I recommend doing back lunges. If you want to go a little bit more advanced, go forward. Personally, I like that. So from here, we're going to reach over just like this. Dumbbells can do the same. Pull right back down. It's called a pulled over. Just getting us used to it first. This is number 5. And then let's take that lunge. See how that feels. It's okay. Just my squishy bits. From here, pull up as you come up, or pull over. Boy, these different lengths make a huge difference. So, switch legs. Actual movement. Ha! Hit myself. I do like the on-net clubs better, or at least I'm used to this. There's some pretty cool ones by Adix. I don't have those. I'm using these because, you know, just like the Costco or the pasta aisle at Whole Foods, all of our shelves are empty. Once we heard about the shelter in place, we spent 2 days dropping off all of our equipment to all of our clients so that they have what they need to continue while they're at home. So thank you for those of you who trust us and are still working with us from home. Much appreciated. Next. And use one side. From here, again, you could use a dumbbell, lifting up. In this position, you want to watch your ribs from flaring. That's how you know your shoulders are tight. So pull it back down and lift a little bit more. Let the weight of that club take you back. From here, we're going to open up to the side. And then I'm going to pull out to the side, elbow to the ribs. We call these 90-90s. I'm sure there's a proper name for this. We're going to go up. Club's 90. Bring it in 90. Close the barn doors. Now we have earphones. I'm a DJ. This is what DJs look like. And then you're going to pull it right back down. Good. So up, out, pull. Good. Should have wore a different shirt today. Thermal, long sleeve, Henley. Bad idea. Okay, pull it down. 4 more. Great for your shoulders. For those of you who have shoulder issues, take your time. You want to drive that shoulder down as you lift the elbow up. We have a principle called joint timing. Another way of saying that is when one end of the bone moves, the other end of the bone needs to move as well. And when that doesn't happen, we got problems. Leads to some overcompensation. Sometimes things get jammed up. You go, ouch. Working with a few people with dislocated AC joints or fractured collarbones. I got one from snowboarding. And one time I was going down the hill. It's the end of the day, and I was tired and ready to get back to the village so I can eat, have some food and relax and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. And right as I crossed this shade, where the trees is casting a shade over onto the snow, solid ice. Not only did I face plant, but my legs went the other way. I did what I would call a scorpion. And I didn't know this until probably 8 months later. Fractured collarbone. Keeping the ribs down. Pull. Turn out 90 degrees. Bring it all the way in. Elbows in, pull down. Tina, if you're watching, this workout's for you. I know she has a club at home. And Susan. And whoever else. All simple stuff, guys. No reason to stress yourself out too much. Just get that blood going. Let your lymph system do its work so you can stay healthy. We were talking today, we're like, what are we going to do? Keep streaming workouts? And now everyone is beating the shit out of each other for free on live stream. And what we do best is help people feel back to normal. So let's give them some of that. And so a lot of the strength training is just this movement is just to get you fired up, using weight to help you increase mobility, like that. All right, so we're gonna go for second round, squats. Now, earlier I did squats, rested on here. That feels good for you. Watch the elbows. They're gonna come in. If that feels good for you, do it there. If not, and you want a little bit more, pull it down. Now you gotta balance. And then you're gonna squat and drive up. Not shoulder height, pull it down. Everything comes up same time. As long as you breathe, I don't care how you breathe. Someone's at the door. 1 second. Wrong doorbell, people. That was a wrong doorbell. At this time, we make room for everything. You don't know what's what out there. All right, squat. Damn, these are unwieldy. Left hand, wake up. One more. I'm not going to show you all this fancy stuff. It's been a stressful few weeks. I'm out of shape. Oh, geez, time is flying. All right, one more time in the shoulders. Up. Pull down. Up again. Good, let's go. 4, 3. Yeah, baby, grips are going. 2. One more. Good, other side. Here we go. Hope you guys are doing good. If you're just entertained watching me, I'm glad you got a little smile on your face. You got a chance to move, whether it is the first part or this next part. Cool. If you have questions, feel free to send us a message right on this Facebook chat. If you watch this on some other platform, you're welcome to send us a message there. You can shoot us an email. Our website is jbodyworks.com. info@jbodyworks.com would be the email. Last one. Good. Last set of lunges. We're going to call it a day. I'll give you my favorite drill at the end for your low back. 2 drills. Here we go. Actually, one more glove workout. So, back lunge. Earlier we did the pullover. F that now. Do what feels good for you today. Gotta listen. Look, Mama, work it out. All right. Last one. The flies. Hamstrings are feeling it already. Reach the hips back. Send the hips back till your hamstrings are on. Chest open. And let me go out. Out for the T. Out for the T. Push in. Stabilizes. Tripod. Lift. No airplane. Out for the T. 2 more. Sorry for the grunt. Ah, there you go. All right, done. Gotta sanitize those later. Okay, where are we at? Oh, not bad. 45 minutes. What's up? Win for the day. And just acknowledge yourself if you move for the first time in a while, because you do the best you can. All right, 2 drills. Hips, because we did a bunch of loading, and then low back. Feet shoulder width. Let me step back so you can see my feet a little more. All right. Drive through the big toe. You're going to send your hip over, so pushing. You should feel a stretch here, stretch there. Push through the heels, we're going to send it back. Now, if we go fast, a lot of people will drive it from here. They'll just kind of move from their torso. But I'm pressing through their feet just like skiing, pressing as I'm going around, grabbing from the toes all the way forward, press through this foot. This is the secret here. Get that stretch, really settle into that joint, push through the heels. Yeah, all the way around. Pressing toes. One more, press. If there's anything you can get from me today, this drill. This one's the moneymaker. Good. Switch directions. Push all the way back. All the way around. Up and around in front. Again. Push back. All the way around. That's right. Around the front. One more. 3 in each direction. Oh, my hip popped. Good. That's a good sign. If it pops all the time, you might need to strengthen it up some more because your joints might be a little too loose. But from time to time, it's okay. All right. Somewhat off to the side, this is called a lumbar circle. You could do it up against the wall. So I don't have a wall for you right now. Tuck the pelvis so that the low back stays pinned. You're going to slide this hand down the side of your body. And then I'm going to let my head go heavy. The opposite side here should feel a stretch. Remember to tuck. You want to think about a rag doll. Everything relaxes. Don't lose the tuck. Otherwise you're going to get into the hamstrings. We just did that. All the way around. Until the shoulders stack. Press through the feet. Nice and slow. Second favorite drill. Drop. I'm going to do 2 in each direction. Back to shoulders. Yeah. Switch directions. Slide down. Arms over, head drops. I'm ready for dinner. Up and over. Last one. All right, just bounce it out. Okay, so that's it for me. It's almost 7, and I should get home soon. So if you all enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Shoot a comment. If you have any questions, shoot a comment. Send us a message. You know where to find us. So again, my name is Jay Yee from J Bodyworks. We'll see you on our next live stream. Oh, I got something coming out for all of you tomorrow. So for those of you who are clients, it should be in your inbox. For those of you who are watching for the first time or not a current client, not a problem, we got you too. I'll release the information tomorrow so that you guys can have it for yourself. Has to do with mobility, has to do with feeling good when you're at home. Whether you're working out or not, not a problem. It's really about getting you mobile so that you are moving well, comfortable, and out of pain when you're working from home. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. I'll see you on the flip. Peace.